Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm so excited to share with you one tip, which is how to improve your grammar when you write essays, assignments, or give presentations. We shall use the parts of speech poem as our point of departure. And before we get started, I'm going to review it. My name is Dr. Joy Lumu, your English facilitator. This month I celebrate 39 years of English language teaching and 25 years of lecturing at the university. So you can imagine how many strategies and tips or ideas we can exchange with one another, hence the passion. Without wasting any time, let's get started. Well, let's try to consider the musicality of the parts of speech within this poem. Can you please listen? Every name is called a noun, as field and fountain, street and town. In place of noun, the pronoun stands, as he and she can clap their hands. The adjective describes a thing, as magic wand or bride or ring. The verb means action, something done, as read and write and jump and run. How things are done, the adverbs tell, as quickly, slowly, badly, well. The preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunctions join in many ways, sentences, words, or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out, "Hark! I need an exclamation mark." Thank you for listening. Well, learning these parts of speech such as the noun, the pronoun, the adjective, the verb, and the conjunctions could be quite boring if you do it in isolation. So the best way is to imagine yourself as a child who's curious to know about the what and the how of things work when learning a language. And because you have this input, you should be in a position to contextualize these parts of speech in sentences. And if you revise your grammar books, you should be in a position to understand the various functions and how to balance them grammatically in a sentence. We shall be going through all these parts individually, but for now, I would like you to learn and recite this poem until you can dance to it. Then you should be in a position to enjoy and just recall without any effort what the noun does or what the adjective does in context. If you do it in isolation, it's going to be so boring and frustrating. So I advise you to take time, learn the poem, recite it, and get as many examples as possible so that you learn the language within a context. Otherwise, if you do it in isolation, it's going to be so daunting. Well, perhaps some of you are wondering why I'm bringing you back to the parts of speech poem in order for you to revise your sentence skills. Basically, the parts of speech poem is quite useful in helping English second language speakers learn and understand the basic function of the elements of the sentence and also how to pronounce them. The rhyme and the rhythm make it pleasurable, and that musicality of the aspects makes it easy to memorize the basic functions in a sentence. However, my problem is the poem focuses on just 8 parts. I would add the particle the or so that it could add a vital element for the subject for me to specify and understand it more in order for me to make it agree with the complement or the verb in context. In that case, I would recommend learning 9 parts of speech instead of 8 parts of speech as our point of departure for one to understand the basic grammatic and functional parts of a sentence. So you have some homework to do. Revisit this poem and memorize the parts with understanding so that when you're writing your thesis statements or topic sentences or sentences in general, in your paragraphs or essays or assignments, you have a point of departure to go to in order for you to show that you're on the right track. But remember, you do it in context, which is familiar and which you understand well. So you have some homework to do. Thanks. Finally, we've come to the end of this session. Thank you so much for your patience. The trick is for you to read and learn the basic parts of speech well. And then for the quiz, you refer to the previous slide where I've got the reference of the organic photo with the diet. It's got a variety of fruits. I'm mad about fruits. So I would like you to analyze those fruits and construct 9 sentences to indicate your understanding of the parts of speech. And then you can virtually eat and enjoy them. This may facilitate checking your English written work for sentence skills mistakes, writing well-balanced, grammatically correct sentences in general, and particularly when someone says, for your thesis statement, you need a well-balanced, grammatically correct sentence, you know what we mean. We want you to organize those elements well so that they bring out the meaning and grammaticality of the sentence well. Understanding and organizing the basic elements functionally may help you to write cohesive paragraphs and logical essays, which will make you win in your presentations and also in your assignments or exams. Good luck. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Till we meet next time. Go well.